What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and unfortunately we've got to talk about the bad side of PSO2 today. If you're having problems either with the installer, or getting into the game, or the game crashed on you, or you can't uninstall the game, hate to break it to you, it's not just you. In fact, I'm going to just show you guys on my screen. I've installed the game, I got it running, I was able to log in, got connected, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to play with some settings, so it kind of bounced in and out. Maybe it was me and I closed it incorrectly, but even still unacceptable. We've restarted it. I've rebuilt. I'm trying currently now to uninstall the game, and it's been sitting here probably for the last 10 minutes. But I am not alone. The community also is talking about it, and that's why this video exists, to inform you that we're going to let you know as soon as we can figure out a workaround or a fix for the PC edition. If this video is recommended to you, and you're playing the game, my first bit of advice is maybe don't quit the game. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Having a background in IT and troubleshooting, I've been working and talking with some people in the community and voice, trying different things, and it kind of gets stuck. So pretty much I want to kind of jump into what some people in the community are saying, because obviously this has to deal with the Windows Store. This isn't the first time any kind of complaint has been leveraged against the Windows Store either. Now what we have here, I'm just going to open up the Windows Store on my screen. You can see it if you've ever used this. This is called the Store, and it is what it is. You can kind of jump in and manage your additions. One of the things that's coming out, and maybe this is a part of it, is you have the Xbox right now beta. This is also acting, has connection to the store, but focusing in on games. And if I search PSO2, currently PSO2 is not in the Xbox beta app, which is essentially your games for PC. And you can see lots of other games, Game Pass games and stuff like that coming out. Here's the real truth about it all. Hopefully we're going to see them also bring this game to Steam. It was a part of their manual in the leaks ages ago, like way back, I think in February or something like that, in which they published the PSO2 site a little bit too early. We got our hands on the manual, and it talks about the game eventually coming to Steam. The community is rightfully upset. We're going to highlight some of those comments. I'm not trying to be overly too negative because it is a launch day. I know people are out there having fun, but for those of us, even myself included, being caught up in a Microsoft Store issue, hopefully this is something they can get fixed. However, I do want to kind of, put a caveat there. We are in weird, uncertain times. There's lots of things, lots of hoops being jumped through. Things happen. Real people are working on it. So I'm not sitting here and going to advocate for anybody's head, so to speak, or, metaphorically or phorically. But I really just kind of want to highlight some things that the community is saying so that we can hopefully air our grievances, that maybe in the comments of this video, we can team up and share and figure out what's going on to help better serve each other in that same light. All right. So this starts really with Sapphire Fragment saying, Sega and Microsoft, get your bleep together. The store launch is unacceptable. I've been troubleshooting the Windows Store release of this game for other people on the Discord for an entire 8-ish hour span that it's been available to download from the store, and it's unfathomable nightmare how much of a train wreck this is. Yes, I know the team actually managing the services won't and can't read this. Yes, I see that you've already got support for non-store version. Yes, I see hints of the Steam version coming down the road. Yes, it is trivial to download your Windows Store exclusive outside the Windows Store, and the only thing preventing a non-store launch is some executive decision nonsense. I see that. Whatever, I don't understand your marketing plans for this game anymore. I guess you don't have the absolute galaxy brain genius of whomever is calling these shots right now. Y'all are the ones making the big whale bucks off this, not me. But you can't launch this game on PC when half the bleeping player base is sitting in an indecipherable file permission error and broken hex around UWP. The UWP store, the Windows Universal Presentation Foundation, whatever, experience. And none of your community leaders can even understand what the heck is going on, forcing people to download 80 gigs of mostly unreleased content, then breaking as soon as they get the title screen is a botched Xbox Live Gaming Service integration that looks like the game just isn't receiving input. When they go to try and fix things manually, it messed up the file permissions directly, and the store just deletes the entire game and leaves a broken husk that has to be reinstalled to work again. That's assuming you can get it to actually reinstall. You need to launch the non-store version of this game immediately. People are just going to give up and never come back. I have never seen anything like this before, and I sure hope that I never see it again. I am going to continue to work tirelessly to clean up after your mess because I love this game and I'm beyond livid right now. Obviously, I don't disagree with the emotion. I will say, just as a, or at least just a kind of a hopefully calming thought. I look at launches, events, things that happen, things go wrong. At the end of the day, some things happen. Now, if that time comes around again, did we learn from those mistakes? And it's okay to make different mistakes, but if you really didn't learn from your mistakes and then you make the same mistakes again over and over again, yeah, I can see how that's frustrating. The other side of this is why I would say, and I definitely agree with Sapphire here, we've been waiting 8 years. 8 years is a long time. This has been, people have been hyped, been driven. You can see this in what's going on within the community. Everybody really wants to play this game. And it sucks when you run smack down into a brick wall. Hands down, if you're pissed, if you're livid, you're right. You have every right to be mad. You have every right to be frustrated. And if this channel is a voice, I know that the Phantasy Star, Twitter or whatever follows me. I went to check the Twitter. Maybe there's actually an update now. Might as well just do this live. I mean, live in the sense of, I'm recording this and, just trying to be as truthful and honest as possible. I'll play for free now on Xbox. That was 11 minutes ago. I'm not seeing right now them having and posting any issues or errors. So what that tells me is that hopefully they're aware of it. Hopefully they're working on it. If they're not aware of it, maybe this will help be aware. If that's the case, be sure to go out. I'll include the link to Sapphire's Reddit post below. Maybe that can rise to the top. Maybe that's going to help get some traction. I don't know if you sharing out this video will do the same, or share somebody else's video. If somebody else is posting on this, share that. Like, I don't want notoriety. I like the fact that we have an awesome community here. It almost seems like I want you to F it, whatever, you do you, you do you, and let people know if they're frustrated, that they're right to be mad. My hope is that we can sit back, they can get this fixed, and we can hopefully start enjoying it. It sucks that this happened. In the meantime, if it's giving you grief, honestly, the best advice I can give you, it's advice I try to apply to myself. Step the F away from the game. Go do something fun. I know this is what you want to do, but if you're going to spend, in this case, Sapphire's like 8 hours helping other people try to get around it, it's kind of like you're beating your head against a wall. We saw this with one of the Stormblood release of Final Fantasy 14, where people just kept clicking on an NPC and couldn't progress, and they're just getting madder and madder and madder and madder. And then, for me, what I was like, I'll just go craft, or I'll just go do something else in the game. And I had a good time. So it's like, if you're running up and you're just not able to get through the wall, sometimes, and this is like what I do when I'm at work, if I'm blocked, if I can't think of the solution, I change what I'm doing. I have to go change the environment or the thought process and kind of let things happen. In my case, when I can control it within my subconscious as a programmer. However, at the end of the day, obviously, letting Sega, Microsoft, whoever's responsible to get this out, to get this fixed, to put in place something where this doesn't happen. Where this doesn't happen. Literally, I've been talking for 9 minutes here almost, and this is going on for 15 minutes, everybody. So I want to let you know I'm in it with you on trying to play this game on PC. It is not working, and all I did was just quit the game. Go in and I was like, let me adjust a setting. And then I tried to launch it when I was like, let me play around with increasing those values and cannot get back into it to save my life in this case. So the Windows Store is horrible. If I was going to review anything, I love the game. I can go play and we'll play on Xbox. If you're playing PSO2 right now, don't quit the game. Just stay in. And if you can't get in and you're getting mad, just go play something else. Just do something else so that, like, here, hopefully in a day, like if oh dear Lord, like, it's just, this is no fun. This is not a good thing. And I hate to bring you bad news in that regards, but I want to, hopefully this news is encompassing, the concept that you're not alone, and, we'll keep troubleshooting it. And if I figure out, or somebody else figures out a workaround, I'll be sure to put a guide out for you guys so that you can get in as soon as possible. It's the best I can do. It's just raise my hand, raise my voice, and let you know you're not alone. I love your faces. I love you guys, and that's it. This is a pretty crap-ass coffee chat in terms of what's going on. I better get back to work. I'm going to see if I can't keep uninstalling this while I run some processes in the background. And yeah, I wish you guys luck. Let me know if you have any luck or if you have any workarounds in the comments below. We'll see if we can't crowdsource this fix together, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Best of luck. See you soon.